Oh, knees touch it. Okay, ready?
Next level of footsies right here.
All right, guys, welcome to Sitting Curbside. Host camera, main camera. John, say hi to guest camera.
I have my own camera.
You do have your own camera. So we wanted to do a off the topic, off what a normal sitting curbside would be. But we're going to talk about this video that I saw because it kind of hit me in a weird way because man. I am like a big ass kid. Yeah. Penis jokes at 31 with a daughter still exists.
Yep.
But there's still a level of like maturity I still have. So this cheese thing, what is it officially called?
The cheese challenge.
Cheese challenge.
Yeah, well, I looked it up and that's all it came out.
Okay, so John has not seen this before 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I haven't.
Or so. So I walked in. I was like, cheese challenge. Have you seen it? No. Cool. Let's sit down and do a podcast. So I saw this video on, I can't remember, probably Snapchat or Instagram. Mm-hmm. A sibling, I think it's a sibling, throwing a slice of cheese onto the little brother, which is an infant, maybe under one.
Yeah.
And the reaction. It's funny initially, but for me, I'm like, oh, like that. Because I have a daughter. Mm-hmm. And now knowing how her reaction would be, if I did that to her, she would cry. Because she knows it's embarrassing and stupid.
Yeah.
Like, she's only 2, but she knows that already.
Yeah.
Like, she knows when we laugh at her. And she'll cry and she'll, like, put her head down. And then, like, we're trying to explain to her, like, hey, we're not making fun of you. We're laughing with you,
Yeah.
To grow thick skin for her. That's my really important for me. But me knowing her now, and if I did that to her when she was little, I can just see her face and cry. You know how cute Aaliyah is?
Yeah.
And when she cries, it's just like the world crumbles for me.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's kind of disrespectful, but I get it. I'm a big kid and it's funny to me. But I'm like, I wouldn't do it to you. Like, I wouldn't throw it to you, but I guess I could see me doing it to Omar. I guess it's like a different level of relationships.
Yeah.
But I don't know because you think it's funny.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
And you want to do it to people.
I do want to.
Okay, all these memes. I think this meme is out of all the challenges and memes. I think this is kind of stupid. You tell me what you think about it.
I think it's hilarious, but I think it started a long time ago.
Where?
With a vine. I think it was cheese or a piece of ham, and there's a cat, and the person throws it on the cat's face, and the cat like panics. Like the weight of it is like pushing the cat's head back, and it like spasms out and then drops it.
The reaction is funny.
Yes, it's hilarious. But I feel like it's gonna get carried away.
Yeah.
Knowing this world, somebody's gonna end up getting it and like launching it at somebody. Because I could already imagine it. Like, I kind of want to do it myself.
Yeah. You don't think it's disrespectful?
No, I think it's hilarious.
You think it's funny?
Yes.
Okay, maybe in your culture, you're Hispanic. Mm-hmm. Full Hispanic?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is there like different like areas of Hispanic people? Like different... Because Vietnamese people, we have like 3 main different areas.
My mom's from Central America, and then my dad's actually from Mexico.
So are they...
So it's like
that is kind of different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is touching your head or your face disrespectful?
What do you mean?
You don't. There's nothing then. That question tells me. Because in the Vietnamese culture, if you were to step over someone's head, it's bad luck and disrespectful.
Oh, what the heck?
If certain Vietnamese people, certain Asians, Southeast Asians, if you were to tap a kid on his head, that's disrespectful.
Wow, really?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, see, but my family is super old school. That's the thing. So for me, seeing that manner of the cheese hitting the face and stuff, and like I'm a bit older and I'm the youngest of 4 kids, but my mom still maintained tradition as much as she could with me.
Yeah.
That, like I saw that, I'm like, my mom would be pissed. She would see that and be like, don't let people disrespect you.
Damn.
Right? So that's my perspective. But you said your culture doesn't have it. Or at least your family doesn't push it.
Not that I know of. We don't, it's not really, like, I don't know. It's not, I've never heard of that being like a disrespectful thing.
Yeah. I'm just like,
it's different.
So what challenge would be disrespectful to you then? Because right now pranks and challenges seem like there's no actual guideline on what's okay and not okay.
Like boundaries?
Yeah, boundaries.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that for a while there was people like they would be knocked out and they'll just dump water on them. That
like
I don't see. Yeah, that I don't see as a challenge. Stuff. I don't see that as a challenge though, because that's like kind of when you get in trouble that happens.
That's like what is that called? The double standard right now? Because I'm thinking, okay, because you're a friend. Because we had a thing where we could draw on people's faces if they fell asleep with their shoes on at a party. Have you ever heard that?
I've heard of drawing on people's faces, but not with shoes on.
Yeah. So when we were in college, like what? 40 decades ago.
Yeah,
No, I was
that was
kidding.
a long time ago.
In the 20s.
It was like when cars were barely a thing.
When I was still cranking the car on. If the rule was, if you are at a party and you passed out with your shoes on,
damn,
we could draw in your face. So now, like, I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking about the cheese. Like, what's the difference, right? Because that's still me touching the face. And by the way, I never drew on people's faces. I actually warned my friends.
You're
like,
the hype man in the back.
Yeah. No. I'll be like, yo, hey, don't fall asleep with your shoes on because they're gonna draw on your face. So I was like, and maybe I've always been the more matured, safe guy.
The matured, immature guy?
Yeah. Because I'd be like, yo, you're going to get your face drawn on. But hey, take off your shoes, you know? If you didn't like a guy at the party, you just don't tell him.
You just walk away.
You just walk away. So maybe that's a double standard for me.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it still involves a face.
It still involves a face. But to be fair, I didn't do it. And I've never got my face drawn on that I remember.
How do you pass out with your shoes on, though?
When you drink at a party and you get too drunk and you don't know what's going on.
I don't do that.
Okay.
I passed out before, but like on a bed. No.
Well, I guess it depends. Because when we partied at frat houses and random places, like couches and stuff, you do not take off your shoes there. Damn. It's nasty.
That's scary.
Frat homes, I don't know if you guys have been at frat parties, but they're nasty. But you didn't go to college, right?
I went for like 3 months.
How was that?
It was cool. It was like it was like half and half online and in class.
Yeah.
And then I did it like 5 minutes away from my house, the campus.
Yeah.
And then the next semester they transferred me to Pomona. So it was a commute. But it was cool because it was at night. So I just got the mob there and the mob back. My car was slow, so I couldn't mob. But it was cool. I met a few people, and then as soon as I dropped out, I didn't talk to those people anymore.
No. I talked to... Let me see. I don't think I talked to too many of my college friends anymore. But some of them I still keep in touch with. And we have, like... really fun memories. That's why I pushed the idea of going to college for the experiences versus like going for the education. Yeah. But back to the challenge. So the cheese challenge, I think is disrespectful. And you don't think it is. What challenge would you think is?
That water one.
Why is that disrespectful?
Because that's like punishment. That's not a challenge. That's like punishing somebody. Because the way I remember stuff like that is you would get that as a threat. Like, if you don't wake up to go to school, I'm going to throw wet water. I'm going to throw cold-ass water on you. Yeah. So that was, like, I don't know, like a disciplinary thing, not a challenge, really. So if somebody does that, it's like, I'm going to chase you down and I'm going to fight. So it's your childhood that's causing this. Yeah, I guess. To be the issue. Yeah. So for me, it's my childhood, too. Pretty much. So we can now reasonably say... what we perceive as disrespect is based on what we grew up with. Yeah. Right. Let's see. Because you've seen some of my fight incidents, either on video. You've heard me mad on the phone. Yeah. And I was like really trying to hold back and completely being pissed and yelling. So long story short, this guy owes us money. And he's owed us money for over a year. And this is some business stuff. And we did a service for him and he didn't pay us. Mm-hmm. And my biggest issue is you don't pay us. It's us. You hear I don't say doesn't pay me. Yeah. Because in the end, you guys need to get paid for the service of you guys, right? Yeah. So I front up the cash to pay you guys because I still pay you guys no matter what. And this guy, I found it really disrespectful because he avoids text messages and phone calls. And you've seen the messages. Yeah. I'm like super polite, by the way, in all the messages. And avoiding that really made me angry. And then bringing up like my daughter and stuff, like those little things. And when they cross that disrespect line, I just kind of lose it. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a childhood thing. But that's like how I grew up. Yeah. Is there something people say to you that makes you just flip out disrespect wise? Like pet peeves. Do you have a pet peeve? I do, but I can't. Like if I ever get asked that question, it's weird because I can't point them out. I like the pet peeve just has to happen. Yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, that's my pet peeve. Because I'm short-tempered outside of work. Yeah. Like, you're pretty tamed here. No, I can see it. It's bad.
Yeah, I can see it.
Even just driving. Oh, pet peeve? Yeah. Shitty drivers.
Shitty drivers.
Yes. I hate that. Like if you brake just because. Yeah. Or if you're in the fast lane and you're driving slow, like there's other lanes for that. Just move. Or merging without signal. Yeah. I hate that. Yeah. Because then it just annoys me. Like little shit like that annoys me.
I found my new pet peeve yesterday. The other day. And I guess it's always been, but I never pointed it out until I realized it. people ask me, have you seen blank? Usually a show or a meme. I don't know why. I guess because it's the generation. Everyone asks, have you seen this meme or have you seen this show?
Yeah.
And my answer is always no.
What the hell?
I mean, you guys have asked me before. Yeah. And it's always like, no, I haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
The reason is because I don't watch TV. I don't watch Netflix. The only thing I watch religiously is Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's it.
I watch to say that.
Right? I go home and I eat and I turn it on really quick. 45-minute episode might take me 3 days to watch. Yeah, 3 or 4 days to watch. And people ask me, and they give me a look like, you haven't seen it? I'm like, dude.
You're like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Because I don't know why it pisses me off so much. But it's because I don't have time to watch. And maybe it's a battle between like this I want to watch so bad and I can't, and you're reminding me I can't do it. And the second thing is like, I don't give a shit about your stupid memes right now. I'm worried about the company and building and filming and doing podcasts, right? And so when people ask me, I'm just like, oh, stop asking me. And I think it's the reaction of them saying, you don't know? And then I'm just like...
You're just like, oh, no, I don't.
And that might revert back to me as a kid when people say, I don't know, and I feel stupid.
Oh, okay.
That might be it. And I don't know, because I was really thinking about yesterday, because someone close to us asked me, and I would never get mad at this person, but I'm just like, like, why am I getting mad right now? It's like I was in a different mood in the past few days.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe I'm just like hangry or just exhausted, so I'm a little short-tempered.
Yeah.
But I'm like keeping it together, but I was self-analyzing.
You're on your man period.
Dude, man period. It lasted like a few months. At least I know I'm not pregnant. So I'm thinking like, okay, why, like, analyze yourself, Mike, and why are you pissed? And it might be like an internal guilt of I don't get to watch, like you're reminding me. And the thing is like, maybe it makes me feel stupid because they're like, you don't know? And they have this like this head nod, like you don't know?
Like how?
The hand motions go, you don't know? Everyone knows this. And they say that everyone watches this or everyone has seen this meme. I'm just like, I'm not exactly. I'm not everyone. Like, I don't have the time and I wish I could.
Yeah.
And growing up, I wasn't a super smart kid. So when people like challenge my intelligence, I'm just like, I just want to punch you in the face. Let me revert back to what I know. I don't know. That's me.
Yeah, I get you.
That's disrespect for me, I guess. Oh, that's my pet peeve recently.
Dang, that's a weird one.
It is a weird one. But it's because it's been a very long time that people keep asking me. Because I stopped watching TV. I canceled cable service right after college, so after 2009. Yeah. So that's been at least 10 years.
That was a long time.
That we've had no cable service. All of us had Netflix.
Yeah.
But I rarely binge watch anything, or rarely watch anything.
I started binge watching lately.
What's that?
Like with my girl.
Talk about wasting time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, good quality time with your girl is good.
Yeah.
But moderation. What are you guys watching?
Well, I've been obsessed with this show called The Umbrella Academy. But it hasn't caught her interest yet.
Umbrella Academy, what's that?
It's like a superhero show.
Oh, I was thinking Resident Evil. Umbrella Corporation.
No, I've never played that game.
Is that what it's called? Oh, you've never seen?
I've never played that game.
You haven't lived.
Your
childhood is
fucked. I'm a Weenie Hut Jr. when it comes to scary stuff.
Dude, scary. Max Payne. Have you ever played that game?
I've heard of it.
Oh,
I've seen previews of it.
Dude, there was back in the day when it was on maybe PS2, Max Payne had a portion where you have to put your headphones on to travel across this dark map.
What the
hell?
And
it was a baby crying.
That's terrifying.
Dude, it was creepy. I couldn't do it. I had to make my brother play.
Damn. He just does it all straight face. Like,
yeah, he's like,
that was easy.
My brother's a fucking killer. Legit, actually.
Damn, that's scary.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, I can do it. Yeah, what other show are you watching?
That's pretty, well, it depends. Well, she's obsessed with Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
So there's like, I want to say 14 seasons of that, because it's been like a span of a few years. And she's watched like from beginning, very first episode to the new episodes that come out now. Mm-hmm. And I've been like on and off on it because it's a really good show. Like it's super interesting. It's cool. It's like all about like relationships in the hospital and like hospital stuff that goes down.
You know, those guys a lot of them don't know much about the actors. A lot of them don't.
Yeah. But in this one, I heard that some of the surgeries are pretty legit. And then there's some people in the actual like emergency room scenes that are real like professionals of that. Like there's a lady, she's always in it. I think she's one of the, there's like a little Asian lady. She's always in the background and she'll just nod or like have one-liners. I think she's one of the characters in the show that actually knows what she's doing.
Yeah. One of my buddies, he works for, It's crazy because he doesn't have a medical degree, but he works for a company that has medical devices.
Yeah.
And he knows how to do trauma surgeries more than doctors do.
What the hell?
Because he's trained in the device.
Yeah.
So he has to go from trauma, like life or death situation traumas.
Yeah.
Every freaking day.
That's...
He travels SoCal just driving. And he'll like tell the stories. It's crazy, dude. Like gunshot wound to the face.
God damn.
Motorcycle accident, head split open.
Yeah.
And he'd have to go there and tell the doctor, hey, use this tool to do this, do this, to do this. And then boom, either he's going to be alive or dead because of his decisions.
Yeah.
It's freaking rough.
That's crazy.
Those guys, I don't know how they deal with it.
I don't know.
Yeah. Have you seen a dead body?
Yeah, I've smelled dead bodies before.
Smell.
Yeah, I've been to a morgue before.
Where? Oh, morgue.
Yeah. When I was in high school, we did a program called Every 15 Minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So they simulate a car accident in front of the campus, and then somebody goes, the drunk driver in the story goes to jail. Somebody dies.
Yeah, we've had that.
Some like stuff like that happens. Yeah. So then we take a tour of like a jail, a morgue.
Damn.
And we're at a hotel. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, we never did a tour, but they used to have a program in Sacramento called MAD, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Yeah, we had that too.
And they'd bring like a trailer with a demolished car inside.
With a story on it?
Yeah. We actually know a person that they were in Sacramento when she was a teen, and she was a passenger with her friends. I think she was a passenger with her friends. And a friend was drunk.
Yeah.
Drove into, I think, a tree.
Damn.
I think if people are from Sac, it's like somewhere in Citrus Heights or somewhere like that. But there's this beautiful street that's really long, really, really pretty.
Yeah.
But a bunch of trees in the middle. Very big trees in the middle. So it's a 2-lane. I think it's 2 lanes going each direction.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, drunk, drives, crashes. Everyone dies except her.
Damn.
Yeah. And then she's like kind of medically not all there, but this is probably like 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
But she's not all like 100% there, but she's a functioning person of society now.
Yeah.
But drunk driving is no joke.
My dad was in a situation like that.
Damn.
He was in a car with, I think, him and 4 or 5 other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then they like, I think entering the freeway, they're going too fast. And then it hit the center divider.
Yeah.
And it rolled. He knows the exact like feet of it and everything. And he was the only one that survived. Of all of them.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Dude. Did he have survivor's guilt? Because I hear that's a huge thing.
I think he does, because every 4th of July he tells me that story again, and it makes him like kind of sad, and I feel bad for him because it's he knows a very detailed story of it. Like he can tell you from beginning to end the whole entire thing.
Yeah. What
shirt he was wearing, that they cut it open.
Yeah.
Everything. It's an interesting story, but it makes me feel kind of sad.
Yeah. So my story. You know of a story that I won't tell.
Yeah.
So I have a story that I won't tell that I still won't tell today.
God damn.
Sorry. Not yet. So I'm waiting for the day where, this is kind of selfish of me, but I'm waiting for the day where the channels are growing again.
Yeah.
Where I get the most audience to tell the story because it's so close to my heart. It's the day that I would have lived or died. That's the story. Okay. That's the day I would have died, period. If I didn't make some specific decisions.
Yeah.
And that's the day where a friend of mine would have died if I didn't man up.
Damn.
You don't know that part.
I don't know.
Yeah, so there was multiple lives at stake on that day.
I only know location.
Yeah. So there's this story, and when the channel goes bigger and there's a good audience, I want to tell it because I want people to hear this because it's so important on why I act and do the things I do daily. So my daily habits are because of that day. Damn. And way before that day.
Yeah.
Before. And that day, like literally, it was a few small decisions that there's a lot of major decisions that led me up to that day that helped me that specific time. And then there was very specific moments on that time that helped me save a person's life, my friend's life, and protect my life with no fucks given.
God damn. I want to, we don't get a hint?
No.
God damn it.
It's, well, the story's on my arm, kind of, on my tattoo, kind of, very little of it.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's a very fucking intense. And it's because like, I remember every moment, like your dad, he remembers what he's wearing. Mm-hmm. I remember the air. I remember the feeling. I remember the noise.
Damn.
I remember what I was thinking as it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like, oh wow, this is interesting. This is crazy. In my head, I'm like talking to myself. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember those moments, and it was intense. I remember calling Iris, and she did. I didn't tell her what happened, but she had a feeling.
Yeah.
Because I have this weird luck of certain things happening to me, and we knew something was happening soon. Something crazy was happening soon. We knew it. Like, we called it out. I was like, something's gonna happen soon. Just to let you know.
Wow.
Yeah, and it did happen. So, mysterious story for people to ponder. But it happened many years ago, and it's still fresh in my head. No nightmares from it. I think I had one slight nightmare months later.
Oh wow.
But no nightmares from it at all. I think I'm just kind of twisted in the brain because I know some friends that have nightmares after incidents like that.
Yeah.
PTSD. I had a friend where I wouldn't even call him a friend, but he had. No, he just had depression actually. So he had a major depression issue, and his parents found him, I think, at the table with a bottle of whiskey and a gun loaded at the dining table when they came home. Yeah. Depression's no joke, man.
I believe it.
Depression's no joke. Like he legit, I think he called me later about it. I was like, dude, you should have called me. I would have like rushed over, and I don't care how far you are. I would have rushed over as fast as I could when we were friends at the time.
Yeah. But
yeah, he was going through some emotional things. Don't remember exactly what it is, but I feel like it's just a combination of life and relationships.
Yeah.
But depression is no freaking joke.
Oh yeah, I believe it. It's not.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah. I had a friend where he would go dormant when he was depressed. And I think that's like the worst thing is to hide.
Oh, when you block everything out?
Or when you block everything out. Yeah. Or when you drown yourself with habits. So habits could be, everyone knows, alcohol or drugs. Yeah. But habits could be like binge spending. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right? Because you're like, I don't care. I don't care about saving. I don't care about my life, so I'm going to buy everything. Yeah. Binge partying, like any excessive action. Huh? Binge eating. Like any excessive amount of something to subdue the feeling is bad. It doesn't always have to be alcohol. People believe it's alcohol, but when I see
just the big one.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one that could lead to many things. But I've seen people destroy their lives because they're sad by buying stuff. Damn. Or eating, like we see eating a lot. Yeah. And then hiding and watching TV, which is like Netflix these days. Yeah. But I've seen that.
There was a case where Netflix was involved.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, some guy went into depression and watched every single episode entirely from beginning to end of, I think, The Office. And it took a week. And then Netflix emailed him and asked if he was okay.
What? Yeah. Why did they email me?
Because he just watched it nonstop. Yeah. Like, you know how it'll I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but Netflix, it'll stop.
Are you still watching?
Yeah. And you click yes? It just kept, I'm sure it just kept going, like, from beginning to end, every single episode. Wow. So I'm sure it'll raise a flag, like, why is this person literally watching everything?
Yeah. I told a story in my podcast last time when I was working at a job where they were treating me really bad, and I was really depressed at the time. Yeah. I was like fresh out of college. It was an attorney's office. And it was a point where I wanted to go home and watch only Disney shows. Damn. Yeah, because I was so depressed. I was like really upset about being there. Yeah. But it was like, it paid well enough after college. I was, a prestigious attorney's office and all that good stuff. And I went home and I watched just Disney shows. Damn. Yeah, because I just want to be like, I want to forget everything. Yeah. I didn't want to talk about work. I remember people would ask me, Mike, how's work? And I'd be like, it's okay. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Damn. I don't want to talk about it. Like in my head, I don't want to talk about it. It's like, oh, Mike, your mom must be so proud. You worked for an attorney. You're a case manager, right after college. And I was like, yeah. And then it was in a big building. It was really fancy. I was always in a suit and tie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we get bonuses. Like, so it was cool. Yeah. But to this day, I still think about taking a sniper rifle and finding the guy. Jeez. Yeah. Is that to that extent of like, I don't get why you guys treated me so mean. Yeah. And I'm a very reasonable person to understand, hey, this is my job. I got to do what I got to do. But there's this level of embarrassment and disrespect that they pushed me to.
Oh, like they degrade you as a human being?
Dude. Degrade is a good word for it. Yeah. They degraded me. And there was people who were working there were asking me, why are they making you do this? Damn. And they said they've never made anyone do this at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But, everything happens for a reason. Exactly. That place gave me such thick skin that I don't care about anything. I had harder jobs later on where other jobs people were like, I can't handle it. And I'm like, this is a cakewalk, man. Damn. Like these people are actually pretty nice to you. Yeah. They might be yelling, but they're pretty nice. Damn, that's crazy. So like perspective. I think talked about with Rob in podcast 1.
Yeah.
About perspective of having shitty jobs before. And then everything else is just cakewalk. Like Rob could have been cleaning shit right now in restrooms. Instead, he's, working on his car and packing boxes and folding and then playing games and stuff,
Gaming here.
Gaming.
Yeah.
Perspective. You've had some, well, you told me in your last podcast, like podcast, what, 3 or 2 or whatever?
Yeah, I think so.
About a shitty boss that you wanted to punch and uppercut. Or guys who you worked here.
Yeah.
With,
it's happened.
That you wanted to uppercut and punch also?
Yep. It just helps.
But you felt disrespected that day or just angry?
Both.
Well, what was disrespect then?
Well, here or the other job?
Here.
Just the fact that I was getting blamed. I hate getting blamed for something that I didn't do.
Yeah.
It was just like pushing my buttons all day.
Yeah. But do you think it was things that led up to the moment?
Yeah.
There was?
Yeah, because it was like it would come up and then that was it. It would get solved.
Same situation or different?
It was just little things here and there. Like if I would check my phone for time, I would get called out, and it's like, what the hell? You're on your phone all day.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just little things that build up to it, and then finally just explodes. Because I'm not one to share my feelings. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I can be Dr. Phil all day and listen to everybody's feelings, but when it comes down to me sharing them, I can't. It's just like I'll go for a drive instead. I'll take a drive in the canyon over talking to somebody about my feelings.
Yeah. So you don't talk to people about your feelings.
Yeah.
What do you think about the generation now sharing everything? Because they talk about on Instagram, therapy is normal. What do you think about that?
Like how people put those novels on their posts?
Yeah.
I don't read them. There's too much reading, but I'm sure that some people it helps them like to read all that and be like, oh damn, I feel the same way. Like I'm sure it kind of helps some people. I don't know, just to each their own with stuff like that. Yeah. Some people like it, some people don't like it.
You gotta vent somehow. Yeah. Some people gotta vent.
Yeah. I think everybody should vent. Yeah. Some way.
But like your way is driving.
Yeah, my way is mobbing in a car up a canyon or down a canyon, or even as simple as just driving to the store.
Yeah. That's healthy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to end the video podcast short. I don't want to make these too long, but eventually, if you guys do like them, leave a comment below. Make them longer. Comment below, make them longer.
Hell yeah.
We'll just leave it as that's what she said. But if you guys enjoyed it, let us know. We'll get the cameras vamped up for super long ones. Extendo batteries are in them. So if you guys like them, comment, like, subscribe, and bell button. John, what's your Instagram?
@_ shark boy with 2 eyes at the end.
Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for listening and watching Sitting Curbside. Till next time. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.